Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Crafting and Cruising. Ooh, what is happening to my hair? I am Lisa, and this is my page. Today is a no makeup day. Love those days. So when you jump on, say howdy. And if you watch the replay, please let me know you're watching on replay. The first little thing we're going to do is take a tour of my front porch. It's almost totally decorated, but I wanted y'all to see those Dollar Tree ornaments that I made. I think I had shown you one. And I took some pictures that I posted. I know I keep saying that and I don't do it. My bad. Hey, Deborah Jed. So we're going to walk over first to my porch so y'all can see what I've done so far. And then we'll come back and work on the sleigh. So, let me turn the camera. There's my house and my porch. But I want to show y'all those little Dollar Tree ornaments that I did in black and white and gold. And then I hung them in some wreaths I already have. Now probably I'll put them in bigger wreaths next year, but I'm not going to go buy any more for this year, so I'm just going to use what I have. That part of the swag down there, the lights didn't work, so we have to hook some new lights up. But here we go with there's the little ornaments I made from the Dollar Tree. That's one. This is one. I've got my little, what are these called? What are these trees called?
What trees? Pallets?
Pallet trees, yeah. Got my pallet trees up. And then here is another one of the ornaments I did. And on the back, they had that fabric I showed y'all on a live that has snowflakes cut out of it. Let's see if I can kind of turn it. See? And then I just diamond dusted them. So if they were to twirl, you could see the diamond dust. So that's that one. These are trees already made for me. I hadn't figured out where to put this one yet, out of tobacco sticks. And this he made a couple of years ago out of some, I can't think of anything today, whatever you call these. Then these are some jars, hey Chrissy Schneider, that I did years ago. I'm going to put little candles in them. And I painted a little scene like of Jerusalem or Bethlehem. This is one of Santa and his sleigh. And I just put little tea lights in there. Okay, I'll go back. I have two more to show you too, Deborah. But okay, so there's one. Chrissy, these are wood ornaments I got from the Dollar Tree, and then I made them over. Put them in my wreaths today. These are my pallet trees. I laid lace down, after I painted them solid color, I laid lace down, spray painted over the lace, and then when it was dry I took it off. And then I just use bottle caps from soft drinks as my attachments. Okay, so there's one. I don't know if that's the one you missed, Deborah. Got this little table set up. Then here's one. Here's my shutter angels I made last year. Here's my husband. And then here is one on the side window. And I'm trying not to go too fast to make y'all dizzy. Then I did this one. So I did 6 altogether, and then Rodney did one that's in the studio. I'm going to show you. I did that years ago when I was taking toll painting. So now you have seen my Dollar Tree ornaments. I'm ready, Rodney. Now we're going to go in the studio and we're going to try to work on finishing that sleigh. However, some of my checks are not real great, so I am going to have to go back and do some touch-up. Here's the view of my house again. It's freezing cold. So this is my art studio. Ronnie's still got to fill all this in where he dug some ditches. Okay. So here we are. Let me see if I can get you guys turned back around and sit on the stand. I'll show you a couple other things too before I get started. Excuse my hands while I put y'all here. I also forgot to turn my do not disturb on. All right.
Did you get the correct Wi-Fi now?
You know what? It's still not very warm in here. What's happening?
Maybe you should turn the heat up.
Maybe.
Could be cold.
Okay. Here I am on here. What's happening? Hope you can see some comments. Okay. So here's the ornament that Rodney made. The Dollar Tree ornament that Rodney made. Isn't that so pretty? And then here's what I was showing you on the back. This one I haven't diamond dusted yet on the back. But that's the fabric. I miss you too, Deborah, that I got from Hobby Lobby that I showed y'all before. And then I just put some of the black bling around here. I trimmed each one with black bling. Covered this up with Mod Podge. And then diamond dusted it. So I wanted you to see that. Here you go, Rodney. This is the ruler Rodney was telling you all about that he ordered for me. That is awesome. You can bend it. So if you're on a surface that's round and you need to measure, can you hand me a bottle or something that's round? Hand me that tea set right there or something. Here you go. So, for example, if I needed to draw lines around here, then instead of trying to use a regular ruler or eyeball it, then I could form this ruler to the object and then trace the line around it. Isn't that cool?
Like S-bends.
So I love this. Yeah, you can make S-bends, etc. Then the last thing I want to show you, and this is called, by the way, let me show you.
It doesn't really say on there.
It just says it's made by Zhonghui, Z-H-O-N-G-H-U-I, 30 centimeters. This is how it comes. Of course, made in China. And did you order this?
I ordered it, but they're available in Michael's where they've got an area for drawing and drafting with French curves and stuff. And it's with the French curves.
Okay. Cool. All right, so that's what that is. And then the last thing I want to show you is my husband, who's very creative, as you all know, got this wild hair that he wanted to make a birdhouse or cover a birdhouse with the denim. So he went to the Goodwill and he bought a small pair of jeans, and then he went to Michael's and bought a birdhouse, and look. Isn't that so cute? Rodney Siler's watching. Isn't that darling? Look at the pocket.
Show them the top. Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, I'm going all the way around. That's cute in the back. I like how that does. Here's the other side. And then look, from the top, you can still stick stuff down in here. Like extra birdseed, maybe. Isn't that so cute? He did a great job. Need a little perch sticking out there so a bird can sit on it, Ronnie.
Well, if you think about it, that might not be the best thing with the zipper right there.
Probably not, but okay. So, cute, huh? All right. So now I'm going to move the sleigh over here. I have been working on it a little bit. Not a whole lot. I'm going to slide my... Hey, Sana, my sweet friend, Sana. I'm going to... Maybe, Ronnie, can we push that back, pull that back just a little bit so it's not so close? Here you go. Okay, good. So, I've already put some things in here. Rodney has for me to put some florals in. But I think the other night when we were on the live, I did these checks. And since then, I've done these. I did these today. No, these are the ones I did the other night on the live, because they've already got the drag. I had done some of the gold. I think I've pretty well finished the gold. And I have lined off the checks in the back. Remember, on the inside, I used Mackenzie Childs napkins. This was after I painted the whole thing white. It was kind of a yucky color black when I got it. So I decoupaged Mackenzie Childs napkins in there. Rodney came up with the idea of the candy cane stripe on the handle, which I think is cool because it's got candy canes inside here. So I still have to shade them in and maybe add some little thin red lines like is inside the Mackenzie, with the Mackenzie napkin. I may kind of do it like that. I'm not going to do that tonight, but I just wanted you to see what it looks like with the red and white handle. Jody Bloodgood, my sister, how are you? You and Sana both on here at the same time. Okay, so really all I haven't done is I haven't done the drags here. I haven't done the white drags here. And I haven't painted this back part. Part of my plan today was going to be to paint the back part while you all are on here. But you've already seen me do that. So there's really no reason to spend a lot of time doing that. But what I thought I would do is go on and put some florals in here. And then where is my... I don't see my little elf I had in here.
Did you take him in?
I don't think I took him in.
Right behind you. I see his hat.
Oh, here he is. Okay, yeah. So I thought we would somehow incorporate this. And he's so cute. Inside here with some florals around him. May have him kind of propped up back here. I don't know. We're just going to start fooling with it and see what happens. So let's get started first with some florals. How did we have these in here a while ago? My engineers haven't. Home Sweet Create. Hi, Jen, my beautiful sister. How are you? Thank you. Did you see all the sides, Jen? I bet you didn't get to see the Dollar Tree ornaments on my porch. I hadn't finished the back yet, but this was just black when I got it. And so I did Mackenzie Childs napkins. I decoupaged inside. And then Rodney came up with the idea of the candy cane handle. I did the gold trim with the liquid leaf. And now we're just going to start putting in some florals along with this little guy. If you all aren't following Home Sweet Create, I want to encourage you to go follow my sweet sister Jen. She is amazing. You would love her things. I love her things. And please pray for her son Connor, who is recently in the service. So pray for Mama's heart. Where did I get that Elfie's Precious? I got these at Hobby Lobby, Jody. I got a bunch last year after Christmas because they usually go on sale. Plus, sometimes they have damaged ones that they will sell for less. But if you're going to put a bunch of stuff around, it doesn't really matter. I have several that are on my tree in my... not my big tree, but my tree that has my Libyan ornaments in them. Okay, so let's start with some greenery. So all this stuff I'm going to be putting in here, most of it I got at Dollar Tree. I don't think I got too much at Michael's. Maybe. So let me have my little cutter.
These are better.
Cutting these down so they're not. Ooh, these things are heavy duty.
You gotta squeeze them
for some heavy duty wire. Oh. Okay. So I think I want a little greenery up behind him. I'm gonna have to look at it and see the view you guys are seeing. So, today was gas chamber and the rappel tower. Gas chamber? What is that, Jen? What do you mean gas chamber? Did he have to do, Connor have to do something with it? Ugh. All the Christmas, of course, I know, 60% off. I know it is. And you know if I go in there, Jody, I'll be dangerous. So I need to stay away. There are a couple of Master's Touch paints I need from there that only Hobby Lobby sells. These are just some real cheap little, I keep looking over here.
poinsettias.
Little cheap poinsettias that I got. Oh, I know where I got a lot of this stuff. I got it when we were in New Hampshire with our friends. And Linda and I went in this Christmas shop. And they had some really good deals on florals. So I bought some. Now, I am not a florist. Sana Robinson, I need your help. You're on here. I need your help because you would know just exactly what to put where. So, if you have any suggestions, please tell me. Tomorrow.
Kimberly's watching.
Huh?
Kimberly's watching.
Hey, Kimberly, sis. Everyone is live. Oh, are they? Yeah, I figured it wouldn't be the best time, but I needed to get some more done on this before I came on, so I'll have to watch replay. But Jen's on here, Kim. Home Sweet Create, Jen. Oh, that's cute. Okay, let's put another one on the other side. You know you're supposed to work in odd numbers. I don't know if that applies to, they have to enter a gas chamber. Oh, my goodness. Is that a Mark Roberts elf? I do not know. I got it at Hobby Lobby. I don't know Mark Roberts. I would have trouble covering up the cute deco inside the sleigh. We'll still be able to see some of it, Sana. But, and this is just a suggestion. You know, this doesn't have to be permanent. It's not going to be permanent. I'll probably change it every year. But, I just wanted to put a few little things in here to see how it looked with some greenery. These are precious. These are little sticks that have clips on them. So I thought I might be able to just clip some of them to the side. I don't know. No, those are too big to clip. Let's see. I also have some little gold stems. So, who's cooking for Thanksgiving? And what are you cooking? I don't like that. We are going to Rodney's sister's house. I told y'all the other day. And let me turn it around for a minute. We are going to, his sister is going to do the turkey and dressing. And then I think she's also going to have a ham. And then we all bring like sides. So, oh, you know what? I could have him holding a flower. See, let me show you. This is what I'm talking about. See, his little thumbs are gone on here. So I probably got him at a really good price at Hobby Lobby. Nobody's going to notice that, especially if I just touch up on the ends where the thumbs broke off. But nobody will notice. But I could, since he's bendable, I could put a little flower in his hand or some kind of little gift or something. I don't think I have anything around here. Speaking of gifts, I will show y'all this. I made this last year. My book kind of got crooked. But it's a tray from Dollar Tree. And I used a Mackenzie Child's napkin. And then I did one of the books. And I put some diamond dust on the edges and use a piece of Totally Dazzled at the top. And so I have that to show you. And then did you see another book ornament tree out here, Rodney?
A book tree?
I brought a second one out to show them that I had made.
I'll look around while you
I don't see anything else. Corey's cooking. Yay, I'm bringing the sides. Good. You're just making your famous stuffing. Now tell me, Kimberly, what makes your stuffing famous? I'm curious. I love these two. Look at these. Did you find it?
Yeah, it's just hard to pick up.
Okay, I'm gonna show you my other. No, it's one that's on a candlestick. That's one I started, but I didn't finish. Pretty sure I brought it out here and put it somewhere, but who knows where.
It may be filed.
Okay, look at these. Aren't these pretty? And these already have like little diamond dusty kind of things on them. So let's see. Maybe, let's see what else we have. I have, that's another clip. I really want to figure out how to incorporate these. I think I'm just going to have to take them apart instead of using them on a clip. So I have been using the Glitter Blast Diamond Dust. Do you like it, Kimberly? I haven't.
So easy.
I think I may have ordered some. It hasn't come yet, but I don't remember if I ordered it or not.
I put up to about the jump rope in last year.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, last year was a lot of fun. So I'm making, what am I making? I'm taking Sister Schubert rolls for one. And
Yams.
then I'm also making sweet potato casserole for 30 people. So what I started to say and I didn't finish it was tomorrow I may be live cruising, not in the camper, but cruising down the road. If Rodney's able to go with me, I don't know if he will be or not, but I'm going to go to Louisville, Kentucky tomorrow for my sweet sister Vicky's brain surgery. So if you all will please keep her in your thoughts and prayers. I think the doctor said the surgery could be 4 to 6 hours. And she'll be in the hospital for up to 6 days, depending on how well she does.
Jody suggested that you cut a small piece of cranberries and frosted needles for a bouquet for Mr. Elf.
Good idea. A small piece of cranberries and frosted needles.
Kimberly says, recipes from Sunset Magazine, I can share it. It has artichokes.
Yum.
So yummy.
Yeah, I wish you would share it.
Kimberly
My
says,
mother...
Rodney, what is double Dutch? Double Dutch is when two people are jumping rope at the same time. There may be more to it than that, but basically that's what we were doing. Had people tossing a big rope, and at least 2 people were going, sometimes 3, and sometimes people were jumping in and out, and sometimes we're throwing 2 ropes at one time.
His mother was so cute, you guys. She used to jump rope when she was growing up. Will you go get that green floral tape? There's a little roll of it. I just sat on the shelf down there. And so, you know, last year was our first year without his daddy. And that was a sad time. So she was getting ready to leave with one of his brothers. And let me see if I can wrap some floral tape around this. And she decided she wanted to watch the kids jump rope or to participate in it. It was so cute. She got all into it. Now, I really didn't think she'd be able to last long. She stood up and helped turn the rope for at least an hour and just had a ball. It was so good to see her having so much fun. I'm going to let you do this for me, please.
You need to hold things up a little more. You're out of view sometimes.
Going to Mama's in Florida. You're making all the things, Jen? Woo, girl. You good. I was going to say my mom used to make the dressing. And I don't know if I told y'all this story before, but You know, you put sage in dressing, and let me get it back in view. You put sage in dressing, but you know, it doesn't take a lot of sage. Well, one year, my sister was helping my mom in the kitchen, and she'd made all the cornbread and started, you know, cutting it up and putting it in the pan, and my mother had added sage, and my sister, sorry, that's Rodney's phone. My sister did not know that Mom had added sage already. So my sister went in and was going to help and decided to add some sage to it. Well, as you might imagine, when we tasted it later, it was horrible. It was so full of sage, you couldn't stomach it. I mean, it was awful. And so we teased Mom quite a bit after that about the year that the dressing got too much sage. And then my friend Debbie, who's sometimes on here, Debbie Oakley, I absolutely love her dressing. And so one year she invited me to come down. That elf is up to something not good. So mischievous, that's right. I may have to put another couple in there, Sloan.
Can I zoom? Is it zoomed in? Looks like to me it's zoomed in too much. Is it?
No, it's not zoomed in.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, Debbie makes the best dressing. So one year she invited me to come to her house and help her, because she always makes a pan for us. And she invited me to come to her house and help her, and she was going to, you know, teach me how to make it. Still doesn't taste anything like hers does. Hers is so good. So she sent me a message the other day and said, I have a pan ready for you. Not as big as usual, but I have a pan ready for you. She uses Cornish hens, I think. And boils them, and then of course she does, you know, cornbread, and then all the things like, you know, like you normally would, celery and onion, and it is so, Kimberly said they can see, it is so yummy. It's very moist, and I hate that word, but that's the only word I know to describe it. Very moist. Okay, where's that little arrangement you gave me?
Right here.
Okay, Rodney made a little arrangement for him to hold. Isn't that cute? So let me turn him around for a minute and see if I can put this in his... And that's too tall.
I can arrange
Oh, you know what? I can stick it down in here, and then, I think, and then wrap his hands around it. I don't know if I like this one. Do y'all like that red poinsettia right there or not? I'm not sure I love it.
Like he's going to a funeral.
I know. I feel like maybe I wish I had some that kind of would like dangle over the front of it. Not that I love this either. Hey, Allison. Too many cooks in the kitchen on that one. Yeah, you got that right. You know what they say, too many cooks spoil the broth. Oh, here's another little pretty thing. I just kind of wanted something that was going to... Help me, y'all. Tell me what I should do. Hey, Micheline, sweet Micheline. That video of your precious mama the other day was so cute.
Hello, Micheline.
Maybe a smaller one. Oh, a smaller poinsettia. Yeah, I took that one. There, I think these are all actually...
Yeah, well, he's buried in florals.
Yeah, he is.
It's his pyre.
He may need to come up a little. He's buried in florals. Yeah, maybe so. Let me see
get another block to see them.
Yeah. Why don't you see if you can grab another one. We can... Of course, he may have so much stuff stuck around him already. We may not be able to move him much. Let's see. Get need a little bottom up there. There you go.
Booster
Is that
seat.
better? I still don't like that red poinsettia. I don't like it. This is really pretty. What about... It's going to be hard to cut this one. You know what? I just got back from Hospice of the Valley. I donated a lot. Oh, that's so sweet, Micheline. Is it dark outside yet? If not, I may take them back out there.
Yes.
It's totally dark. It's not dark yet. Like it without that one poinsettia, Jody. Jody, did you see the wreaths I made with the Dollar Tree things in it? Let me take y'all down again real quick. Already seen, just bear with me for a minute. I think I just cut y'all off. Okay, let me see. I wanted them to see what I did, and I think there was only a couple people on there yet. It's getting dark, but let's go quick. You can see some of my lights are not burning on the porch. Part of the swag was burnt out, so we got to replace them. But I'm going to get up here real quick. These are the Dollar Tree ornaments I've shown y'all before. And I just am using wreaths that I already had, and they're kind of small for the ornament, but for this year they'll do. So let me just show you. There's my little Jody. There's my whatever they're called trees. I forgot again. Pallet trees. Let me turn this light on. Maybe it'd be easier to see. Okay. So here's my tree made out of driftwood, and then there's one made out of tobacco sticks Rodney made for me. All right, so here's one ornament I did. Here's another one. My little angels. And here's another one. Here's another one. Palette, yeah, the palettes. And then there's one. Thank you, Micheline. I love my porch too when it stays clean. Now I'm going to sneak in real quick and show y'all the other elves. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Okay. Let's sit on here so y'all can see my other little elves I got. Okay. So, see, here's some bigger ones down here. And then I've got them just kind of climbing up the tree. And since I have 2 or 3 of these silver ones, let's take this silver one back out with us. We may find a place to put him. So I'll bring y'all in here sometime and show y'all my villages lit up. There's my mantle. There's another tobacco stick tree. I don't think so, Micheline. Let me go back out here. Maybe it'll stay better when I get back in the other. I have a different internet out here, so it's probably better out here. But I'll just bring this one out here. We'll see if we can add him. Maybe he'll be hanging off or pushing the sleigh or whatever. But I think I'm going to end up tickled with this sleigh. Now, one thing I'm going to show you on just a small part of it, because I don't want to wax all the way over it until I get all of my checks the way I want them. I'm going to use an antique wax so that the white is not so white on the sleigh. He looks pretty cute, doesn't he? Is it better now, Micheline? Here, can you put this back on there for me? I always get my finger right in front of it.
I'll probably turn it off.
No, you're still on. You're good. Okay. All right, so I brought another one. We decide we want to stick him in somewhere.
He's not big enough to push it, though, is he?
He'll be hanging off of it, though. Let's see.
We could do a Superman.
Let's see if we can... His little arms over there. Well, he's kind of... The other one's in the way. You can't really see him very well. Time for Deputy and the Russo's ornaments of beauty. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you, sweet Sana. I have been busy, Micheline, but I love it. Okay, he's going to just kind of... He's going to hang out with us for a few minutes right there, which probably means the minute I touch him, he's going to fall off. And I don't want him to break. But anyway, that is cute.
You could put him on there with his feet sticking straight out like they're going really fast, and he's just hanging out.
I could also, actually, put a little hot melt glue on him and let him sit. Tilt it back a little bit. We'll just let him hang out right here, right now. All right, so let's see. Okay, did you get that big one cut for me, that thick one?
Right over there.
Huh? Right here. Okay. Probably going to be too much, but maybe if I take this out and this out. Nope. Way too much. But I do like these little side pieces. Maybe I could use, where are the snips, please? Thank you, Jody. You need to go get you some of those little elves at the Hoblob. Okay, let's see. Maybe if we put some of this greenery just kind of across the front of it so it's just not so bland. Y'all, Sana that was just on here, she's the one whose home, beautiful home, Ronnie and I sometimes get the privilege of staying at while they're out of town, and we help watch their cats. And she sent or posted some pictures the other day of a turkey that was up on their porch. He just showed up, and he was taken with her husband. And so he stands at the back door and waits for Keith to come outside. And then Sana said he just follows Keith around wherever he goes. And one of the pictures she had on there was of the turkey standing at the back door, looking in the door, and there was a dog up on the porch, just right there by the turkey like it was nothing. He didn't care that the turkey was there, and apparently the turkey didn't care that the dog was there. And he was just looking in the window like, where's Keith? I'm ready for him to come on out. So I can follow him around. Yes, a wild turkey. It's so cute. I sent the pictures to my granddaughters in Kentucky the other day. Then she said right before that, a deer, a buck, they live on the lake, you know, and or the river, and a buck had jumped into the river and was swimming from one side to the other. It was too cute.
They also have an albino groundhog.
Yes, they do have an albino groundhog. We saw, the last time we were there, I only saw it once, and when it saw me coming out, it ran back under the house where it lives with its babies, I guess. Okay, now I want to know if you all think that I should just use these red berries and not the poinsettias that are in there, or should I leave the poinsettias in there? I love the berries.
Jody says They have cranberry colored florals that drape over the Hobby Lobby
Oh, really?
that are so pretty. And Micheline says, me too. I have both. Home Sweet Create says,
Jen. Thank
it's
you,
looking
Jen.
so cute.
Jen, do you think I need to leave the poinsettias in there, or are they too much with the greenery? I like that little...
Deborah Jed says, leave poinsettia.
Leave the poinsettias? Okay. Might not be room. Let me turn it around for just a minute. Jen, what do you think? I wanted to use that pine cone, but I don't think it looks right there.
Should I turn it down just
I think
a
they
little
look
bit?
good. Gives a little extra something, she said.
Here we go.
Jen said. Okay. Do y'all think it needs anything else? And does it need this second elf up here or not? He's kind of cute.
He bears some resemblance to Woody.
Okay, if y'all are part of Debbie Riggs' group, or you've heard the story, I know Jen has, about Woody,
Turn him around, look.
Rodney thinks that he bears some semblance to Woody. Right. Y'all. Ooh, my husband. You would save the silver one for another craft. I think you're right. It may be too...
He's a little too much.
Y'all. Jody said Rodney is right. Okay. So, does it need anything else before I show you what I was going to do with the antiquing? And also, I need for you all to tell me, either here or in private message or
Micheline is blushing. She
email. Micheline, are you blushing? Woody Jr., Jody said. Now I'm blushing. Micheline, I apologize for my husband's behavior. I've tried to teach him better and to no avail. It doesn't work. So I apologize. So you can send me an email to craftandcruise@gmail.com and spell out the word and, or you can direct message me or leave it in the comments. Lots of people hurting the world over right now, and every day we turn on the news, it just gets worse and worse and worse. So here's what I'm going to show you about the waxing. Okay, I use, just because this is what Debbie Rigg uses, Bear Wax. This is Men Wax. This is Bear Wax in the shade Dark Antique. When you put a wax on something, you don't have to then put a top coat on it because the wax serves as the top coat. If you don't have a wax on there, most of the time you need to use a top coat to protect it.
Kimberly says, that's why I asked if they were Mark Roberts. I learned that today.
Oh.
I don't know what she learned today.
What did you learn today about the Mark Roberts thing? I'm just not familiar with Mark Roberts.
Debbie used elves like these today too. Great
Really?
minds.
Deborah Jed did?
Debbie.
Debbie who? Oh, Rigg. Debbie
Probably
Rigg.
Debbie Rigg.
Okay.
We haven't watched her today, have we?
No, we've been busy today. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Here's the wax. See, it's very, very dark. So, but this to me looks rustic. It doesn't look, I don't want it to look new. So that's why I'm doing this. I'm only going to do one little section because, like I said, I've got some cleanup to do on my checks. But let me turn it around this way. So you see how bright white it is now, the white checks. So I'm going to stick my brush in the bare wax. Debbie sticks hers usually down into, not Debbie, I'm sorry, I keep saying Debbie Rigg. It's Kathy D with Royal Funky Junk. She usually takes her brush, sticks in the wax, and then she sticks it down in the clear wax to mix it so it won't be so strong. You can see where I've done that, okay? And then she takes it and just, I'm using my left hand too, which is weird, just puts it on. You know what? Let me stand up so I can use my right hand. Okay. I'm going to get a little more of the clear so it'll move around a little bit more.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Mm-hmm, I know. Thought you would like it.
Like the sled went through the mud.
Oh, I can't see that part. Okay, so now, can y'all see it? Okay. So, now I've rubbed this on. Now, I'm going to take a paper towel and I'm going to rub right back off. Except that it's not going to totally come off, which is what I want it to do. So you see the difference in the front part on those white checks and these back here? These are very white. These are darker. If I wanted it darker still, I could add a little bit more of the dark wax. You can even let it sit for a little while. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to take over because it's raw wax. And then just rub it off. I'll even go over the gold to make it look antique. So see, to me that looks a whole lot more natural and a whole lot more I don't know, outdoorsy than just the stark white checks.
Now, should you finish your painting before you do that? Because you can't
should.
paint over wax.
That's why I only did one little section. I want to make sure that I have all of my painting done, my checks exactly like I want them, and I want to get, see, I didn't even put the, I haven't put the drag, the after drag in here, so I need to go back and try to do that. That's why I just did one little section. But to me, it not only just gives it a little more depth, it's just another layer that you're adding for interest, but it also makes it look more rustic, which is what I want. So I think that walnut is another popular color. Yes, that's true. Hey, Joyce Hall. I didn't understand what you were saying, Kimberly, about Mark Roberts, which you learned today. Can you help me understand that? I don't know what you were saying. Okay, so if you all don't think it needs anything else as far as greenery or reddery, made up a word, then I may just call it, just want some hanging out. I'm going to force that to hang out some.
If you, I think some people came on, since you showed this, you might want to show this again to
Oh, yeah.
whoever came back
Some of
on
y'all
later.
probably didn't see this. Rodney decided he wanted to make a jeans birdhouse. So he went to Goodwill and got a small pair of jeans, and then to Michael's and bought a birdhouse. And then he put it together. I love that side right there. And then look on top. The way he did it on top, the pockets are still open. You could put something down in there if you wanted to. Obviously, it wouldn't hold up very well in the elements, but it's such a cute idea. And then the ones of you who weren't on here, the ornaments that I showed you, I didn't get to show you the back of them. Where's your ornament? Rodney painted one, and it's still not fully the way mine are because I haven't put the diamond dust on it. But here's one that Rodney did with the black and white and gold, and then he did some green, like in gold commas things. And then this is the fabric on the back. And what I did was just cover the whole thing in Mod Podge and then heavily coated it in diamond dust, shook off the excess and let it dry. I was hoping that they were going to hang in my wreaths such that if there was a wind blowing, they might just kind of turn and shine. Those wreaths that I have them in, they're kind of shoved in there, so that's not going to happen. Here you go. But I thought they looked really pretty. Okay, Micheline said perhaps a little more light green on the sides. Okay, let me see what I have. Now, I do have these that I could probably have right over the edge. They're not necessarily Christmassy.
Too big.
Huh?
They're too big.
No, I would just cut off a strand. Just let it drape. So clever. Good idea, Ronnie. Diana Rutledge said. Hi, sister. I didn't know you were on here. But I'm glad you are. Alright, I'm just going to cut a little piece of this. But I agree, Micheline needs a little bit. And I do have some more of this pine that may be a little bit lighter. Y'all, I want something to come over the side. See, like that. I just want something that's going to drape. I don't know. I'll have to look for something. That's not going to work. Okay, let's see about using some more of this pine. I have another couple of strands of it that are light. Is that what you're talking about, Micheline? Let me see if I can cut these.
I'd rather have these.
Huh?
You would cut them with these.
Maybe. Let me let him cut that for me.
How many you need?
Just cut all 3 of them off the main stem, please. Thank you. Okay. Let's see.
Like itty bitty Christmas trees.
That's cute. Okay. I love these. I think these are so pretty. If Jen with Home Sweet Creates still on here, y'all, when she creates, she is the neatest creator. She and Dina both. They never make a mess. That better, Micheline? Yes, close to the sleigh wood edges. Okay.
Yep, there you go.
What about one?
Not too heavy, Micheline says.
Does it need more height up here? I've got some more gold I could put back here. Let me see what happens when I put this on. What does that do? Anything? Nothing? You don't like it?
I think if you put the silver elf on the front like on Titanic.
Ronnie wants me to put the silver elf on the front like Titanic. This little guy's really cute. Okay, do y'all like this here or not?
Lower the bouquet a bit, honey.
Lower his bouquet, okay.
Kind of covering up the alphabet. Not the alphabet, the alphabet. That's what Jody says. Time to Samo.
It's not really in between his hands like that. Let me see if I can Make it look like he's really holding it. Yeah. Now, is that better? Like it better? What do y'all think about this piece back here? Or I could stick another piece of gold back here. Instead of this, I could put...
That's better.
That's better? Ronnie likes that better.
Micheline loves it.
Good.
Jody says, yes, ma'am.
Stick another tail at the back.
At the back.
Another tail. You mean like this?
Oh, no, another tall.
Another tall at the back. So like this gold, Micheline, or does it need something else?
I think she probably wrote that before you switched it.
Probably. Yes, love the gold at the back. Okay, good. Okay. So, y'all, I know I didn't do a lot except decorate him or put the stuff in there, but I really feel like there's no sense in y'all watching me do checks again. If you're a crafter, you've seen lots of crafters do that. So, I'm hiding. You can't get my picture, Rodney. I'm hiding.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I think we're going to call this done. It looks adorable. Where are you going to put it? I have no idea. Yay, Merry Christmas to me. Jody Blue said.
Give it away.
Micheline said, where are you going to put it? And Jody goes, it's perfect. Yay, Merry Christmas to me.
Okay.
Don't you just love how she does stuff like that?
Drop it off tomorrow.
Isn't that pretty? I like that antique look. I really do. Okay, so tomorrow I may be... Do we have any of those tobacco sticks out here?
I don't think you brought them out.
I may be
You want to go get some?
crafting... No, those are sticks tomorrow. While we're driving, I have some tobacco sticks that Rodney got for me from his brother. And I did some last year. I think I showed them to y'all. I've already got them stuck down in my tree. Jody said, thanks, Rodney. I'll be home all day. I painted Santa faces on there last year. They were really cute. And so I think I may try, if I can, to paint them in the car if I'm not driving. But anyway, let's continue to remember the families of the students in the brutal Idaho murder. Why they can't come up with anything so far, I don't know, but the whole thing puzzles me. And then y'all know there was a shooting last night at a bar. Several were injured. I think one was killed. And then, what was that in Boston today?
A car ran into
an Apple store just outside Boston and killed, did they say killed one? Injured several.
Injured several, about 15 or 18.
I mean, every day, every time you turn on the television, it's just tragedy after tragedy after tragedy. And so I'm hoping that you all are going to have a great week full of sweet memories that you make, a great Thanksgiving, lots of safety and good health, and prayers for anyone who needs them. I know this season is not always fun for everybody, and I can certainly relate to that because it's frequently difficult for me too, especially with both my parents gone. So my mom loved Christmas, so did my dad, and so it's a hard time. Yes, it is, Micheline and Jody. We need all the prayer warriors we can get. So prayer is the only answer. Who's in the White House is not the answer. Who's in any kind of government position is not the answer. Jesus is the only answer, and He has the plan. He created this world, and He will have this world just like He wants it at the end. And so He has put us as stewards over the world today, and I think in a lot of ways we've done a great job, but we are lacking in some ways. And right now, because we've taken God out of schools, we've taken it out of government buildings, people are afraid to say the name of Jesus or God for fear of offending someone. If it offends you that I pray or that I talk about God and Jesus, then I'm probably not the page for you, because I don't back down from that. If it weren't for the Lord, my life would look a lot different. So when the United States, when the world decides that we aren't as smart as we think we are, and we're not as in control as we would like to be, maybe then we'll turn around and turn back to God. If not, we'll keep suffering. But we know who wins in the end, and we know the end of the story. And hallelujah. So let me pray real quick, and then I hope y'all have a great night, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for fun times. Thank you for creativity. Thank you for the opportunity to get on here and share with friends, Lord. And I pray that this page will bless others. And I just thank you for all the many, many, many blessings you have given me and my family, Lord. We're so undeserving, but you're so full of generosity and mercy and forgiveness and love. And I thank you for that. I pray especially for Vicki tomorrow, Lord, as she goes into a very serious surgery. Lord, I know she's very anxious about it. And Father, as I prayed with her today, I just have asked and continue to ask that you would send warring angels in that room to fight any battle that Satan tries to throw up. I pray that God, you will be hovering over Vicki and over the doctors and the nurses, anesthesiologists, anyone who's attending to her, Lord. I pray that you will give her peace as she goes into this surgery. I pray that same supernatural peace will flood Kevin, Kyle, and Ashlyn, and the boys, Brandon, and all friends and family, Lord, her parents. Lord, just give a supernatural peace that can only be explained as coming from you. And I pray that her recovery will go well, that it'll go quickly. She'll have very little to no pain. And Lord, we just thank you that we can come to you with our prayers and our hurts and our requests, and know that it doesn't fall on deaf ears, but because you created this universe, you hear every single utterance that we make. And we're so grateful for that. So we love you, Jesus, and we ask that you take care of everyone tonight. Give us a real good night's sleep and a great day tomorrow. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Okay, good night, you guys. Miss Shalene, I would love to see prayers back in the schools. I loved it when I was at school and singing hymns and praising Jesus. Me too, Miss Shalene. Me too. What did you... Hey, Lori Ramirez, what did you say, Miss Shalene? You just donated all my collection of porcelain dolls to Hospice of the Valley today. I felt so good about that. Hope someone loves them and cherishes them. That's so selfless and so sweet. So, so sweet. Diana Rutledge, I miss you, sister. You and me and Kimberly got to plan something just so we can be together again. So, also pray for Debbie and Bill and Barbara, aka Mom, and Bob is there, and Babu and Carol and others who are struggling with either the flu or COVID or whatever. So I love y'all. I hope you will share this out with your friends, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Have a sweet night. Bye.